Welcome, welcome. Welcome. It's still morning time, but I will be preparing some lunch. Welcome to Uniquely Mia Live channel. For those who didn't have breakfast, it's currently 10 a.m. So it's breakfast, but I'm preparing lunch. I had breakfast early. I did not live stream the breakfast, so I decided to live stream the lunch. Hope everyone is having a fine day. Today lunch special will be some vegetable Chowmein. I have the string beans. Well, this is not strong. This is called bora. See how long it is? Bora. So I'm going to be adding some bora to it with some pop choy. So I washed the bora. So the first thing, you guys saw me prepare bora the other day, but I stewed it. So today I'm going to put it in a noodles. So I removed the ends. We don't use this part. So early in the week when I prepared bora, I stewed it, so I cut it really small, but I'm using it as in a vegetable chow-mein, so I'm going to cut larger chunks. So I'm going to start out like this, about this size, this much. Bora is a delicious vegetable. You can eat it raw. You can half cook it. You can cook it longer. But I think it's very healthy. It should have a lot of vitamins and everything wonderful that the body needs to function properly. I think bora is something delicious. And it tastes good. It tastes really good. And if you was to like eat it raw, it has no taste really to it. But it's similar to like a carrots, but I think carrots is kind of sweet. But this is not, it's not bitter, it's not sweet, it's just a nice balance. I don't use the end, that's what you see me picking out. So I would cut it down, but the bottom part I won't, this part I'll throw away. So I'm just basically, before I get to the stove, I like to prep everything. So I have some water boiling. That's for the noodles. I'm gonna put on the noodles for it to boil. Uh-oh, I see something, I missed one. That's why it's good to like pay attention when you're cooking. I don't wanna use any N. I'm gonna put, the water's boiling, so I'm gonna put the Chowmein in the pot for it to boil for about 10 minutes. I see us cut up some ends here. That's what I'm looking at. So I'm gonna remove this part. So the bora is ready. I don't have cabbage. If you have cabbage, if you have carrots, this is the Chowmein that I like to use. Champion Chowmein, that's the one that I like. What you could do is, I usually break it up. Hey Drake, how are you? I miss you guys too. How have you been? Thank you for your continued support of Uniquely Mia. So take the bora. Take the Chowmein. Break it up. Grab a knife. Cut the tip of the bag like so. Just a little tip. And then, let me bring you over. And we're gonna take it over to the water. Let me see if I can give you guys a close-up view. So this is the water. You put a little tip of salt in the water, and then you pour the noodles into the boiling water like this. All right, and then you get something. Should have something here. And you mix it. And you set a timer for about 9 to 10 minutes. And you let this boil. I had the fire on kind of low, so I'm just gonna turn it up. And I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes. Give me a 10 minutes timer. It's always good to set a timer when you're cooking, because when someone is cooking and you're preparing multiple things, you tend to be distracted. So a timer is pretty good to set. I'm gonna rinse my cutting board off. And I'm gonna wash the knife off because we have to put other stuff besides the pop choy and the bora. I'll get to those for you. Instead of signs that do not say do not disturb, I use one that says already disturbed. Proceed with caution. Yeah, that's a good one. Proceed with caution. Already disturbed. Okay, that's funny. Very funny. I hope you're a poet. I hope you have great books. What I'm getting together now is some scallions. I'm gonna wash it. Remember Sunday? We went to the market and we purchased scallion. So I didn't have time to wash it. I was exhausted after the fishery. And I'm gonna get some delicious celery. So I'll be back. Let me wash the scallions out and some celery and I'll be back. Hope everyone is having a great day. I told you guys before that on Sunday we had bought a whole chicken, a live chicken. This is the celery. I don't know if I can claim it and call it Guyanese celery, but this is how our celery look. It's very flavorful. And what I'm gonna do is take the celery, and you guys know that I love scallion, green onion, shallot, whatever you want to call it. I love this. I think like if the only seasoning you have is black pepper and salt, and you have some of this with some thyme, it's absolutely it's delicious. It has such a strong flavor to the food. Do I do sacrifice? Do you do chicken sacrifice? Tell us about yourself. Tell us everything about yourself, and then perhaps I'll consider telling you about myself. So you freely volunteer every single thing that you do for yourself. And then I'll consider, after hearing your story, I'll consider telling you what I sacrificed. Hey, Evan, how are you? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Oh, tuna sub, delicious. Delicious tuna sub. I love tuna sub with mayonnaise, pickles, lettuce, American white cheese. That's a great lunch with a nice pink lemonade. If you can't get a pink lemonade, perhaps a nice Sprite. I always look for blemish in things. You see, like this scallion is kind of like odd, so I'm not going to use it. I pluck it out. It could be, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just me. I just like things to be. It's either you green, stay green. I don't like a mixture. Look, another one here. Hey, welcome. Yes, I do witchcraft. You do witchcraft. So can I assume that you're a female? Because if you was a male, you would have said you do warlock. You're a warlock. And you see, I don't think you do witchcraft, because if you did you wouldn't call it witchcraft if you really practice. You would have said I practice in the arts, or I have some type of superpower. So I don't believe that you do that. Or maybe you're a beginner. You would have said I was blessed with a special gift. No, you've been missing. Oh, thank you, Evan. You're so sweet. Hey, King of the Weather, where have you been? Where have you been? Long time I see. Miss you. Okay, so we have celery, scallion. I need some hot pepper. Get some hot pepper. Let me tell you guys a secret. If you don't know if you're someone that normally like prepare the food and you find that you put too much salt in it, put some pepper in there. Balance everything with pepper. They won't be able to tell. It'll be so hot, and serve the food super hot. Okay, so I usually take a hot pepper and I dice it up with the seed and everything for it to be flavor. Okay, so what else we need for this chow mein? Do I have everything? Am I missing something? Who's been cooking chow mein with me before? Am I missing something? Oh, you've been busy, King of the Weather? Okay, well, thank you so much. Oh, you have a microphone? Oh, congratulations. You see? You see how you're getting so many things and you're so young? You're just gonna begin to get more and more and more. I have some oil here boiling. I'm trying a different type of chicken. Hopefully Stu remember to bring the barbecue. Hopefully he remembered to bring the barbecue sauce, because I want to try like a fried chicken with some barbecue sauce. So hopefully he remembers to bring it. So I need to get a plate. I'll be back. Just, you know something, I'm gonna move this up here. I'm gonna add a little flour to this. Add a little bit of flour. Try to flour that chicken right here. Do something a little bit different. Sometimes you do a little experiment. I'm gonna add some, can you see this? I'm gonna add some black pepper to the flour. And I'm gonna add a little tip of salt to the flour. And I'm gonna get a time. I should have told you guys it's 6 a.m. Oh, okay. Okay, it's right now it's 10:15 a.m. where I'm at. I should have told you guys to set a 10 minutes timer for me. I didn't think about that. Let me get my strainer ready for this. And that I have an oil that's very hot. So what I'm trying to do is move a little quick. This is the chicken that I seasoned up the other day. I'm gonna fry some of it. Oh, it smells. If you smell, I'm smelling the herbs and everything in this chicken. It smells. You see, this is when you're cooking. You're doing multiple things at the same time. But it's all about preparation. As long as you prepare in advance, you'll be fine. See, the noodles are boiling. So I'm about to strain that. So I'm going to add this in here. Just want it to get brown a little. I think my fire is kind of too hot. Let's add some more to it. Okay, I'm gonna have to rest you down. And I'm gonna have to use my hand. And you have to move quick. I'm gonna get to your comments in a minute. I just want to get a certain amount of chicken inside of the pot. Ooh. Now, like I said, you could do this like on Sunday when you have time, so that way in the week it's easier for you. So welcome to the live. I'm gonna read your comments in a little bit. I see my noodles will look like 10 minutes. Okay, time to strain that. Turn that off. We're gonna drain the water out of this. Okay, so this is how the noodles look. I'm going to rest them right over on this side. Okay, timer, you can stop, Then what I'm going to do is, after I drain the water out of the noodles, what I usually do is take a little oil and drizzle it inside of the noodles like this. That's just to keep it from sticking. Mix it up. It's very hot. I like chow mein to be nice and loose, so that's why I added the oil. All right. Let's turn over pieces of this chicken. Okay. So let's get back over here. Let's get a pot ready. See, when you're cooking, you have to know how to handle the kitchen. Because there's so many things, especially when you're cooking multiple dishes. So this is done. Turn that up. We have a couple more pieces of chicken left, so I might as well just do all of it. It should taste good, right? As long as it's cooked. I think we'll be taking the chicken out. Okay, so let's finish flour this. Your battery is going to, oh, your battery going to die? You don't have a charger, King of the Weather? Curry is missing, needs flavor. Well, this have a lot of flavor with the celery and thyme and garlic and hot pepper. It's been marinating for 2 days. And I seasoned it up with black pepper and a little tip of all-purpose seasoning. So this chicken have a lot of flavor. It's going to be delicious. What I'm going to do before putting this in, I'm going to let the one that's already in the pot cook. Let me wash my hands. I'm going to add a little oil. Let me bring you guys closer. I'm going to add a little oil to this, just to cover. Okay, let the oil heat up. Then what else we have to do? Is there anything missing? You guys have been watching me make chow mein for how long? Is there anything that you can tell me that I'm missing? Now look at this. Why would they, look at this. I bought this sauce, right? Why would they put a cap like a bear cover as if I'm going to use it, open it and just use it one time? I'm not even able to get this off. Oh. I can't get it open. Okay. So to begin, ooh, I see something getting hot in there, getting brown. Why is the oil getting brown? Okay, let me bring you closer to the stove so you can see what's happening in the pot. Nice close-up view. So you want to add your scallions. Alright, you want to turn the fire down. You want to add a little bit of the bora, a little bit of the pop choy to it. I'm going to add that. Add a little bit more. And we want the pop choy to basically decrease, like dry down. I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper directly to the bok choy and bora. If you want to make chow mein and you do not know how to balance the taste, you can get like a seasoning. They have like a seasoning chow mein, the mixture of the different spices. One thing I will tell you is that, add a little bit more oil, is that an electric stove is very, very fast, much faster than a gas stove. That's what I have learned. I did not know this before. Okay, and then what you want to do is take the noodles. You want to add a little at a time. You want to put in a little at a time. Remember, the noodles is basically cooked. You want to add a little bit of noodles. A little bit of the seasoning. You want to stir that up. I usually put in a little at a time because I like the seasoning and everything to be incorporated. with everything. Cooking is something you take your time, never try to rush it. So this is going to be a green pot today, which is green, lots of iron for the body, good stuff for the body. You're going to say, hey, you left out some of the bora. I did, because when I'm making vegetables, I like to have some vegetables that's overcooked and some that is crunchy. So you have different bites. So it's a different texture. Take that out. Take this out. I think we have some more of this left, so let's put that in. The balance of the chicken to fry. Okay, it's in there. Add a little tip of black pepper to this. And I'm going to stir this up. And you want the stove on low while you mix this. If you have cabbage, like I said to you, you could add cabbage to it. If you have Chinese sauce, you can add some Chinese sauce, but they put a special cover on that sauce where I was not able to get it open, so it's gonna be a chow mein without without the thing. Then what I'm gonna do, the rest of the bora that I left, I'm gonna add it, and I'm gonna add a little bit more pak choy as well to it. I love vegetables. I love vegetables, and I think like chow mein and fried rice is a great dish to get the kids to eat their vegetables, because it basically just dry down in it. It dries down so they don't even know. It just tastes so good with the noodles. And remember, pak choy and bora is something you could eat uncooked, you could eat it raw. So if you find your chow mein is looking a little dry, you can add a little tip of oil to it. Or sometimes, like my mom, she loved like a wet chow mein. You can add a little, drizzle a little olive oil on top of it. And basically you have it on low, and you want like the black pepper and the different spices to basically dissolve, to melt in between it. The only thing I love to put Chinese spice in a chow mein, but I don't have any Chinese spice. Let me get a fork to taste some. So what I want to do is taste for the flavor, right? Let me see something. Oh, I have a delay. Okay, so there's my tuna and fire pot. I hope that's a better view. Okay, so let me taste. Let me get some vegetables with it and see if it needs anything else in it. It's good, but it do need something. Need some more seasoning. Need a little black pepper. I'm gonna add, could be the vegetables I just put in. Add a little black pepper. Add a little bit more seasoning, and that's it. It's light. It's not a heavy dish. And then remember, as long as Stu bring back the barbecue sauce, I can finish the chicken. I'm gonna dip the chicken in barbecue sauce and just let it steam for about 15 minutes so the sauce could like melt up and heat up, and you serve it. A nice lunch. A little fried barbecue chicken with a vegetable Chowmein. How long did that take to prepare? And you guys can do this. Fry the chicken. I was talking to myself. I didn't know that the camera went off. So I said, let's go and see what they're doing upstairs. I have them painting the room. So let's see the color, how it's coming. Let's see. Being in this house, you get so much. How's it going? Ooh, how's the color? It looks good, right? Okay, that's the color. It's like a green. Okay. Okay, it's looking good. It's not bad. It's not too much, right? You smiling. You like green. Green is your color? So they're painting the room for me. It looks good. Yeah. I have to, you gonna do that piece of ceiling? I wanted to finish it, but not that piece over the bathroom, but I wanted to finish. But it looks good. That's a nice light color. I'm happy I chose a light color. Huh? I should have cream. Yeah, it's light green to go back with the floor. But the bed that I chose, I love blue, and the bed that I chose is blue. I hope it comes together really nice. But it looks good. It looks good. So you guys like it? They're actually painting. They're painting the walls. So the bedroom is coming together. Oh, do you want something to drink? Would you like something to drink? Okay. Be back. So they're gonna do that. They're gonna fix the steps for me as well. Let's check on the food and take them something to drink. I'm cold. So that's why I'm cooking. Normally I would not be cooking this early, or I'm on vacation. I should be like go somewhere and get something to eat. But let's make sure the food is not burning. I'm not adding anything else to it because however it tastes, when something don't taste fantastic, let me tell you a secret. You could add ketchup and pepper to it. As long as you add ketchup and pepper, it's gonna taste good. Okay? So let's see this chicken, make sure it's not burning. Take this little one out. Okay, so let's take them something to drink. Oh, excuse me. Woo. See what I have to drink. I know one of them don't drink alcohol. I have a Pepsi. Well, I have 2 Pepsi, so I'll take 2 Pepsi to them. So they're gonna do the steps. So it's a work in progress, but slowly but surely, everything get done. Oof. Here. Okay. Here, sir. You're very welcome. So the color is looking nice. I like the color. It's like, the color's not too strong. You know, it's just like mellow. Yeah, nice mellow color. Yeah, it's good. You guys see the color? Look. I don't know if you can see it, look. That's the color. But it had white, but it's looking like white, but it's not white. Let me leave them alone and stop interrupting them. Serve burned chicken. Okay. So hopefully everything gets done today. Some family members, if I'm able to do everything, I'm gonna have a dinner for them this weekend. But they have to come over and cook. So that's gonna be a wonderful treat for you guys, because you can see some local which I believe my aunt, I believe she is a fantastic chef. So it would be such a privilege and such a treat to have her come by. Excuse the mess. Pardon the mess. I'm working, okay? Be such a treat to have her come by and cook. I would have her prepare some of my favorite things just to see how she would prepare it. Let me rest a cover on the noodles because that's finished. So what I'm gonna do, I have to wait for stew because the chicken is ready. So what I'm gonna do is add some barbecue sauce to the chicken, and I might put some scallions on top of it and just push it in the oven for about 15-20 minutes. And that's basically it. Did I turn the stove off? Turn off the stove off of that. That's lunch. And I'm gonna make a salad. I'll make a cucumber and lettuce salad. And that is basically it. That was just a fast dish of the Chowmein with the chicken. I'll make a video and let Mia post it. Let me try to see some of your comments to respond. Hey, beloved, how are you? How are you? Message are normally during cooking hours. Please, no politics, guys. How's everyone doing? Let's see, what are they saying? What they said, Palestine, boycott, free Palestine, boycott. You know, one thing we always have to remember is that we all have a creator, and I think the creator created this world and created all of us and know our choices if we're going to choose A or if we're going to choose B. So I just hope everyone gets down on their knees and go in the closet and ask for their request from him for as much as they type it in the chat. Can you cook me some oxtail? Actually, you know what? Stu would like some oxtail, and he's telling me if I host a dinner, he wants oxtail. So yes, I will be preparing oxtail if everything is get done in my bedroom, because I'm gonna show y'all a messy area. You see that area there? That's another room. That's a guest bedroom. It's really messy. That's where like I just keep everything. So once my bedroom gets completed as far as painting, then I can set up like my dresser and move like my clothes and whatever don't belong here upstairs. I'll keep the dinner, and I'll make the oxtail as well. And actually, you're gonna see fresh oxtail because we're actually going. They're gonna thing the cow, which is sad, and get the fresh oxtail to prepare. Serving food and cocktails. Yes. Well, once you've been cooking for a long time and you've been cooking for multiple people, yes. And you know what? You just gave me a great idea, beloved. I don't think any of my family member ever had like a pina colada, and a pina colada is like my favorite drink. So if I remember, I can get some pineapples, some fresh pineapples. I can also get some pineapple juice, and I can get, because I have a blender somewhere in here, and I can get some coconut cream, and maybe I can do some frozen drinks, some pina colada, and serve it to them. I love to introduce like brand new things, like things that I think is like really delicious. I love to introduce it to people for them to taste. You smell the food, Ken? Yes, it smells good. It smells good. So once I get everything done, you know, it'll be nice, because I was thinking about doing it. Still really want to do it, but sometimes when you do stuff, it's a lot of work. But I told my aunt if she comes over and she helps me cook the food, I'll keep it, and we'll have some game, call it like a dinner with different games, and I'll live stream the entire thing for you guys, especially the cooking part, so you can see the different way in preparing food. But that was it. This was just a lunch stream. I gave you a treat of my room being painted. It's like a nice light green color. What Caribbean food do you enjoy? The question should be what Caribbean food I don't enjoy, because I enjoy so much. And is it Caribbean? Can we claim it as Caribbean? Because I'm in South America. I mean, when I ate meat, I love curry chicken, but I don't eat curry chicken now, but I prepare curry chicken. I used to love oxtail. I used to love soup. It's so many. It's better you ask me what I don't enjoy, so I could tell you what I do not enjoy and everything else I enjoy. So one of the things that I do not enjoy is Karila. I can never eat Karila, but they said it's very good for you and it's very good for your blood. But for some reason, Karila remind me of when we were younger and they used to give us Epsom salts. That's what it remind me of. I just can't get it down.